Hello students, welcome to my next video. Today we are going to do another concept of treatment of goodwill, that is the valuation method type. Okay, so I think we just recollect the goodwill treatment. The treatment of goodwill, we are having basically two types. The first one is a premium method and the second one is the valuation method. In the premium method we had two types, that is the goodwill is brought in cash and written in the business, and the second type was the goodwill brought in cash and withdrawn by the old partners. So these were the two methods which we have discussed, which we have solved a sum based on these two treatments. Second method is valuation of goodwill. Valuation of goodwill means where the new partner is not bringing cash for goodwill. The new partner is not bringing cash for goodwill, so we have to raise the goodwill. So today's type, what we are going to do is goodwill raised. This is a special sum where we are calculating also. The value of goodwill is not given. We are doing the calculation of goodwill also. Okay. So we will be doing page number 162, question number 3. We are preparing. The partners are, I think, Vasu, Viraj and Hari. So we are preparing revaluation account. It is given the textbook that we have to prepare profit and loss adjustment account. So profit and loss adjustment account, you can say, or you can call it as revaluation account. Both are one and the same. So you have profit and loss adjustment account. We have to prepare partners capital account. As a working note, we are preparing bank account. Now why we prepare a bank account? If you see the balance, of cash, it is given as cash at bank. So when it is given as cash at bank, so it is understood that we have to prepare a bank account. Then we will prepare a goodwill account. We are preparing goodwill account. And finally we prepare new balance sheet, and there are some working note based on it. Okay, so first we will tick mark the adjustments, the elements which is having an adjustment, that we will tick mark first of all. So I think the first adjustment, if you read, he shall have to bring in 60,000 as his capital for 1/4 share in future profit. That means he is bringing 60,000 towards the capital. So we have to treat this as initial contribution. So if it is an initial contribution, so what is a journal entry? If you pass a journal entry, what would be the journal entry? When the new partner brings cash, just for a helping purpose, we are just writing the journal entry in a rough way so that you will understand better, because some students have a little doubt how to pass an entry, how to prepare an account, when we have to prepare an account. So when you draw a journal entry, when you pass a journal entry, see children, journal entry is not your complete answer over here. But when you are passing a journal entry, so journal entry will become a base for making the ledger accounts. Okay, so the first thing is he shall have to bring 60,000 as his capital for 1/4 share in future profit. So this is the initial contribution. This is the initial contribution what is made by the partner. So the new partner. So if you write the journal entry as a rough note, if I am writing a journal entry as a rough, so the journal entries for this will be, so new partner brings cash into the business, new partner bring cash into the business, so cash comes in, we are having a bank account. So bank is a receiver, क्योंकि वो पार्टनर जो पैसा लेके आएगा वो पैसा हम बैंक में जमा कर देंगे. तो बैंक इज द रिसीवर, बैंक इज ए पर्सनल अकाउंट. डेबिट द रिसीवर, क्रेडिट द गिवर. अब बैंक को डेबिट करोगे जब पैसा आएगा, क्रेडिट करोगे जब पैसा जाएगा. तो बैंक अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू bank account. Who is giving that money? The new partner is giving. So we will write here Hari's name, Hari capital account. So we will write here bank account debited to Hari capital account. Bank account debit to Hari capital account. So what is the posting of it? The posting of it, bank account debited to Hari capital account. So in the bank account debit side, we write here to Hari capital account The amount is 60,000. Second, who is credited? If you see in the credit side, who is there? Hari is there. In the credit side, Hari is there. So we go to credit side of Hari's capital account. Credit side of Hari's capital account. We will leave one line and write here by bank account. In the Hari's column, you will be writing 60,000. Then the second adjustment is value of goodwill of the firm is to be fixed at average profit for the last 3 years. The profits were. So they have given 3 years profit they have given. So we have to calculate the goodwill based on the 3 years average profit. So here they have clearly told that the goodwill will be based on 3 years average profit. That means the average profit will be the share of goodwill. Okay, average profit. So now we will have a small calculation. So I am writing here the calculation. Calculation of goodwill. So first step is total profit. So total profit equal to 48,000 plus 81,000 plus 73,500. 48,000 plus 81,000 plus 73,500. If you add up this, you will be getting 500. 8, 9, 10, 12. 5 plus 8, 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. So 2,05,000. 2,05,500. So I just add once again 500. 8 plus 1, 9. 9, 10, 12. 1 carry. 5 plus 8, 13. 13 plus 7 is 20. It comes to 2,02,500. This is the total profit. Second step is average profit. So 2,02,500 divided by 3. So 3 6 are 80. So remaining 2 22. 3 7 are 21. Remaining 1 15. 3 5 are 15. It comes to 67,500. Average profit equal to 2,02,500 divided by 3. So 3 6 are 18, 22, 3 7 are 21, 3 5 are 15 equal to. Then the third step is goodwill. Now they are not given like 2 years purchase of profit or 3 years purchase of profit. So what you will do, the goodwill amount, this is the goodwill for the whole firm. Now you will, from this you will take the share of the new partner, that is 1/4 share of Hari. We will take the share of Hari. So the share of Hari is 1/4. Now from where you got 1/4? If you see the adjustment number 1, it is given as 67,500 into 1/4 share of Hari. So if you solve this, 4 1s are remaining 2 27, 4 6 are 24, remaining 3 35, 4 8 are 32, remaining 3 30, 4 7 are 20. It comes to 16,875. Okay, so it comes to 16,875. This is the share of Hari which is to be raised. Okay, so this is the goodwill calculation. Now we will pass entry for goodwill. Now this is goodwill is raised over here. The goodwill is raised. It is decided to raise the goodwill. So we will be going to the valuation method type 1. Goodwill is raised. The entry will be goodwill account debited to. Goodwill is raised. Goodwill is a real account. Goodwill account debited to Vasu capital account to Viraj capital account. Goodwill account debited to Vasu capital account to Viraj capital account. So what is the goodwill amount? Goodwill amount is 16,875 multiplied by 3 by 5, 16,875 multiplied by 2 by 5. So why I multiplied 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 5? Because it is a ratio, it is an old ratio which is equal to sacrifice ratio. So on solving this, 5 3s are 15, 1, 5 3s are 15, remaining 3, 37, 5 7s are 35 and 5. So it will be 3 5s are 15, 3 7s are 21, 22, 3 3s are 9 plus 2 11, 3 3s are 9 and 10. Same way multiply here 2, so 2 5s are 10, 2 7s are 14, 15, 2 3s are 6, 7, 2 3s are 6. If you add up this, you will be getting 16,875. So goodwill is raised. So the journal entry is goodwill account debited to Vasu capital account to Viraj capital account. So come to debit side of goodwill account. You write here to Vasu capital account. To Vasu capital account, which is 10,125, to Viraj capital account 6,750 rupees. Second effect will be who are credited, partners are credited. So come to partners capital account, come to partners capital, come to partners capital account, credit side by goodwill account. So the amount is 10,125, 6,750 rupees. 10,125, 6,750 rupees. This is the distribution of goodwill among the old partners. Now the third adjustment is regarding reserve for doubtful debt is to be created at 1,500, closing stock to be valued at 22,500, plant and machinery is to be depreciated by 5%. So first we will do the postings of the elements of the balance sheet. The first item, you see the balance sheet, the first item is cash at bank. So cash at bank, it is an opening balance of cash account. So cash and bank balance is given on asset side, so debit side. So to balance brought down 750 rupees. Then sundry debtors is given to you. Sundry debtor is an asset. Sundry debtors is an asset which is 66,750. Leave one line as it is having an adjustment. Stock which is 22,500. Again leave one line because it is having an adjustment. Investment, you can write 36,000 in the outer column. Then you have plant which is 90,000, right in the inner column. Then you have building which is 36,000, right in the inner column. Then on the liability side we have sundry creditor. Sundry creditor is a liability. Sundry creditor is a liability which is 45,000. Then you have a general reserve. General reserve is an accumulated profit which is to be distributed among the partners. It is an income for the partners. So we will write in the credit side of partners, it is an income for the partners. So the entry will be general reserve account debit. General reserve account debited to all partners capital account, that is Vasu capital account, to Viraj capital account. You are distributing the general reserve among the old partners in their profit sharing ratio. We will be distributing the general reserve among the old partners in their profit sharing ratios. The general reserve amount is 30,000. 30,000 you multiply by 3 upon 5. 30,000 multiplied by 2 upon 5. So you will be getting 18,000 and 12,000. 30,000 into 3 upon 5. 30,000 into 2 upon 5 will give you 18,000 and 12,000. So just posting general reserve account is debited. We have not prepared a general reserve account. We have prepared a partners capital account. So in partners capital account credit side, partners capital account credit side, write by general reserve, which is 18,000 and 12,000. General reserve, which is 18,000 and 12,000. Then we have a capital account, which is an opening balance of capital account. Opening balance of capital account we will write in the partners capital account credit side, write by balance brought on 1,08,000 and 72,000. 1,08,000 and 72,000. Then we have done the adjustment number 1, 2 we have done. A third adjustment, reserve for doubtful debt is to be created at 1,500. This is RDD. So RDD is deducted from the sundry debtors, less from sundry debtors RDD 1,500. It comes to 65,250. Second effect, RDD, it is a loss for the business, like in balance sheet in the final account how we write in the profit loss account debit side. Same way in the admission of partner also you will be writing it on the debit side to RDD account 1,500. Then we have closing stock is valued at 22,500. Closing stock, the value of the closing stock is given as 22,500, and even already the stock was 25,500. So 25,000, now it has come to 22,500. It's a new value. So write in the outer column the new value. Now compare the old and the new value. So what is the difference? There is a difference of 3,000. It has come down. So it has come down. So we write here depreciation. We write here depreciation, which is 3,000. 3,500. Sorry, 3,000. So now subtract this. 25,500 minus 3,000 will be getting 22,500. So the second effect of it, stock has come down. Stock value has come down. When the value of stock is come down, that is our asset value has come down. So it is our loss. So we write here revaluation account debit side to stock account 3,000. To stock account 3,000. Then last adjustment, plant and building to be depreciated at 5%. So plant and building depreciation, plant and building depreciation 5%, 90,000 का 5%. कैसे करोगे आप? 90,000 को इंटू करो 5 से, डिवाइड करो 100 से, तो कितना आएगा? 4,500 आएगा. उसी तरह बिल्डिंग 36,000 है, इसके ऊपर 5% निकालो, कितना आएगा? 1,800 रुपये आएगा. यहाँ पर से कट करो, फिर मल्टीप्लाई करो 900 इंटू 5, 360 इंटू 5. So on solving this you will be getting 4,500 and 1,800. Subtract it, you will be getting 85,500. You will be getting 34,200. Second effect, the second effect of it, ये depreciation हुआ है, यानी अपना बिजनेस के लॉस है. So to plant account 4,500, to building account 1,800. So with this we have done all the adjustments. Now we have to close the adjustments. So you just add up, it comes to 3, 7, 8, 9, 10,800. Debit side में total 10,800 है. So write on both the side, because on credit side no elements are given to you, कुछ भी नहीं है. So close कीजिए. So difference कितना आएगा? It will go to partners capital account, Vasu and Viraj. 10,800 को इंटू करो 3, डिवाइड करो 5 से. 10,800 को इंटू करो 5, डिवाइड करो 2 से, यानी मल्टीप्लाई करो 2, डिवाइड करो 5. द टोटल शेयर कम्स टू 5. दैट इज 3 प्लस 2 विल कम्स टू 5. सो एडअप करो. सो वासु 10,800 इंटू 3/5 and Viraj 10,800 into 2/5. So on solving this, suppose if I see the calculation, 10,800 into 3/5, 10,800 into 2/5. So 5 2s are 10, 5 1s are 5, remaining 3 30, 5 6 are 30, 0 0, 3 6 are 18, 3 1s are 3 4, 3 2s are 6. So 0 2 6 are 12, 2 1s are 2 3, 2 2s are 4. Okay, so 6480, 6480 and 4320. So ये टोटल कीजिए, आपको आएगा 10,800. This is the balancing figure of revaluation account. Now this amount you will transfer to partners capital account, debit side, to revaluation account. ब्रैकेट में आएगा लॉस, ब्रैकेट में आएगा लॉस. 6480 4320. Now close the partners capital account. So 5 2 1. Students, just now we have finished all the adjustment, but just have a look on the calculation of goodwill. So if you see read the second adjustment, what is given, the value of goodwill of the firm is to be fixed at the average profit. So that word is very important, that is the goodwill is equal to average profit. The goodwill is equal to average profit. So your goodwill amount is 67,500. Your average profit, that is 67,500. It is nothing but goodwill. Okay, so then this goodwill you have to 67,500 multiplied by 3/5 will give 40,500, and 67,500 into 2/5 will give you 27,000. This is the share of first partner, this is the share of the second partner of goodwill. Okay, so your goodwill is nothing but 67,500. So what is the journal entry? Goodwill account debit. So your goodwill account debited. So on the goodwill account debit side, the amount will change. It will become 40,500 and it will be 27,000. Second effect, in partners capital account credit side, 40,500, 27,000. Okay, 40,500 and 27,000. So this is the total goodwill. Now we will close the account. So when you total the 1,08,000 plus 40,500 plus 18,000, it comes to 1,66,500. So this 1,66,500 write on both the side. From this 1,66,500 से माइनस करो 6480, आपको मिलेगा 1,60,020. ओके, फिर उसी तरह विराज का टोटल करो 72,000 प्लस 27,000 प्लस 12,000. इट विल गिव यू 1,11,000. सो 1,11,000 को दोनों बाजू लिखो. 1,11,000 में से 4320 को माइनस करो. इट कम्स टू 106,680. दिस इज द टू बैलेंस कैरी डाउन. सेम वे हरी का देखो. हरी का 60,000 में से हरी का कुछ भी नहीं है. इट विल बी एज इट इज 60,000. So now this balance we will write in the balance sheet. Liability side, capital Vasu, Viraj and Hari. Vasu is 1,60,020. Viraj is 1,06,680 and Hari is 60,000. On adding this, you will be getting 3,26,700. Okay. Now we will close the cash or bank account. So your cash bank account total comes to 60,750. So the balance carried on by balance carried down 60,750. This will come in the balance sheet. Cash at bank 60,750. Now we close the goodwill account. Now as it is a goodwill raised, so definitely your account will not get tally. There is a difference. Account will not get tally. There is a difference. So we write here by balance carried down 67,500. By balance carried down 67,500. This balance you will write in the balance sheet. Asset side 67,500. 67,500. So then now the account will get tallied with 3,71,700. 3,71,700. Okay. So I think there was little confusion. So I think now it's very clear that the goodwill amount is equal to the average profit. So whatever is the average profit, that will be your goodwill. Okay. So any doubt you have? So if you have any doubt, just go through the video once again. So you will be very much clear with the video. Okay.